That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
No change in the federal funds rate. The Federal Reserve retains the funds rate at 2.25% to 2.5%. The Federal Reserve, however, removed the word patient from the statement. The Fed said uncertainties have increased. The statement says the Federal Reserve will, quote, act as appropriate to sustain the expansion.
So what he's saying is there's going to be rate cuts in the very near future.
No change in the federal funds rate. The Federal Reserve retains the funds rate at 2.25% to 2.5%.
Think about it. 2.5%. We can't handle rates any higher than that? What are you, nuts? They're telling us to lower rates? What a contradiction. What a contradiction. That means the economy sucks. Here they are, 2.5%. And remember, the market crashed 20% from October, I think it was October 5th to December 24th, because we couldn't handle 2.5%. Then the market rallied back up to 20% on stock buybacks. They printed money, gave it to the five largest banks, gave it to these guys to go out and keep buying and buying, loan the money back to the corporations, which are up their net in debt, $9 trillion. So they keep buying their own shares back to keep pushing up the market, so that the market will resemble the economy. And it doesn't. That's the fraud. It's unbelievable. So here we are. They're talking about another rate cut. That's just insane. That's not how you make America great again. Because you can't make America great again by cutting rates. By cutting rates, you're cutting the dollar. By cutting the dollar, that means it's a weak dollar. That means it sends a message all over the world that our economy is weak. See, when we had candidate Trump, he said, we're going to make America great again. We're going to make it great again. Because what he was going to do is he was going to raise rates. As a matter of fact, at one point, he was even talking about going back to the gold standard. For every dollar the Fed printed, they had to have $1 worth of gold. So they couldn't keep printing so much money that it deflates the value. See, that's the problem when Nixon took us off the gold standard. And the reason he took us off the gold standard so he could go to war. Remember the way it used to be. The dollars in your wallet were worth $1. It was always protected because every time the Federal Reserve printed more money, they had to stop printing when they ran out of gold. For every dollar they printed on their printing machine, they needed $1 worth of gold. There wasn't a lot of gold around. So that meant the dollars in your wallet bought so much more. You had a strong dollar. You go into a store, you had a strong dollar. You had a strong economy. Remember, a strong dollar is a strong economy. Raising rates is a strong economy. But they keep telling us how great the economy is. But on the other hand, they keep telling us they need to lower rates. We can't handle a 2.5% rate hike, for God's sakes.
Yes, a very solid rally coming your way this Tuesday morning. As we said, money is flowing into America all over again.
What a lie. That was a lie yesterday. So now yesterday we had this big 500 or 400-point rate cut because Draghi comes out and he says, the head of the central banks, of course, in Europe, and he says, well, we're going to go back to QE. We're going back to stock buybacks. We're going back to QE. We have no choice. So as soon as they did that, Trump heard it, and then he came out and he nailed Powell, telling Powell did the wrong thing. he should be cutting rates. We'd be a lot higher. The stock market would be a lot higher. Sure, the stock market would be a lot higher, but your wallet, your dollar would be worth less. You're not going to get a raise. No, you won't get a raise because remember what they do. The corporations take those dollars that were earmarked for your raise by doing capital investments. They steal the money out of the capital investment account, which gives you the raise, because once they do capital investment, your productivity goes up and your wages go up. Well, they stole that money, and they did stock buybacks, and who gets rich? The very top 1 percentile, because they control 85% of their income come from stocks. The very, very wealthy. That's who. And the CEOs, of course, they get very wealthy because their compensation is tied directly to the stock market. So here we are today. They're now talking about raising rates again. Lowering rates again. That's why we don't have a 4 to 5% economic growth.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%. We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
It didn't happen, did it? We can't even get to 3%. Think about this. 12 years. And we still haven't got to an annualized GDP at 3% and keep it there. Carlo came out and said, well, we're going to do 4 or 5%. No, you're not. Not when you cut rates, you're not going to get 4 or 5%, because when you cut rates, the dollar goes down. And when that happens all over the world, all the money all over the world, Europe, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Saudis, they don't bring their money here. So what happens is, if their money doesn't come here, we don't have investment coming here, we can't grow. Why? Because if our economy doesn't grow, then a CEO of a company, do you think he sees he can borrow money near 0 or 2%? Do you think he's going to take that money, and let's say he manufactures hats, and he manufactures 1,000 hats an hour, but now he's going to borrow money. Let's say he borrows $500,000 to buy new machinery so he can double the production of hats. Instead of 1,000 an hour, you can do 2,000 an hour. Then that means productivity goes up, his cost doesn't go up, and therefore you get a raise increase. That's how it works. So think what he's doing. That's not happening. He's taking the money. He's stealing the money. That's why it was a fraud. That's why it was a felony. They're directly stealing money out of an account that was supposed to go to your wages through this capital investment. So they steal the money, and they take it, and they buy shares of stock. So when there's less shares, we get an inflated profit, phony, fake, that pushes the stock price up. What did you gain? You work hard. You can't even get overtime, for God's sakes. You got nothing. And every dollar in your wallet is going down in value. You got nothing. Who won? The top 1 percentile. They won. The CEOs, they won. The biggest shareholders, they won. You didn't win. And that's why it doesn't feel good. That's why you say, I don't see this prosperity. Because it's prosperity without growth. It's fake. That's what stock buybacks are about. So headlines today, 25% of Americans are worse off than they were before the Great Recession. Next headline, forget about auto sales rebounding. Another headline, surefire recession. Signals are everywhere. Well, of course they are. You got an inverted yield curve. That is the biggest red flag, meaning you can now get more interest by buying a 3-month treasury than you can a 10-year treasury. Who the hell would ever thought that would happen? When you loan money to the government, you want to loan it for a long period of time and get more rates, right? A higher rate. Doesn't that make sense? Now they turned it where they're going to give you a higher rate for 3 months than 10 years. What is that? That's an admission the economy's not growing. Then you go and look at your yields on the bonds and they're dropping. There's another admission. The economy's not growing. Look at your dollar going down. Another admission. But what are we told every day by these jibber jabbers? The economy's growing. Yeah, great. What are you, nuts? Hey, we'll be right back. Take a look at our portfolio and how well we're doing if you were a gang member.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside the box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So they're talking about a rate cut. Market's up 85 points. That's not good news for you. It's great news for the gang, for my members, because the market's going to go up again. It's artificial. That's right. It's all artificial. But that's good, though. It doesn't matter to us if it's artificial. It doesn't matter that they're going to do it. The catalyst is going to be, again, more stock buybacks. It's unbelievable. Like yesterday morning, think about this. June 18th. We started out with the year's second largest short covering rally of 400 points compared to the first short covering rally of 500 points. All because, the first catalyst, Draghi comes out, Mario Draghi, head of the European Central Bank. And he says, well, things suck over here. At least he admits it. So we're going to do another QE. We stop, we're going to do another one. We're going to print a lot of money, cheap money, and give it to all our CEOs and so forth to buy stocks. And then the president announces that he's going to meet with the Chinese president. So then we had another surge. So finally, and then he comes out about 10 minutes later and says, I'm going to put pressure on Powell. I want him to drop rates. Wait a minute. This is not candidate Trump. Candidate Trump said he's going to make America great again by making the dollar strong again, by raising rates to fight inflation. He's totally changed his position. Look, he's still a great president. No question about it. He's done things that all the other presidents never could do. Much better than Obama. Terrible president he was. But still, his policy to make America great again, he changed it to the same policy as Obama, and that's why America wasn't great under Obama. Same policy under Baby Bush. We're right back to that again. Pushing yields down. Get the rates down. More stock buybacks. Now think about this QE. QE is considered a confidence game. And here's why. And that's why it was a felony. QE is considered one of the biggest confidence games. Now, what's QE? You print a lot of money and you give it to the big boys. You give it to the CEOs. You give it to the big corporations. You give it to the banksters. You give it to all the big guys. You and I don't get it. All the big guys get all that free money so they can buy stocks, so the CEOs can buy their own shares, push the stocks up. So QE is a confidence game from this point of view. It leads to these stock buybacks. You print money, give it to the CEOs, they buy their own shares back. That pushes those up, right? Okay, and when they buy their own shares back, that's considered a confidence game. Once a felony. Because the illusion the stock market reflects going up is the health of the economy. You understand? So the confidence game, print money, push the stock market up. Let's lie to the American people that the stock market reflects the health of the economy. Then we'll get all the jibber jabbers, the lapdogs for all the rich who will turn around and say, hey, everything's great. Go out and buy stuff. And people go out and buy stuff with debt. While the very few are getting very rich in the stock market, here you got the folks going out buying stuff more. They're going into debt. They're spending money they don't have. So the confidence game is, let's keep on pushing the market so the consumer on the street thinks the economy is great. He'll go out, he'll use his credit card, he'll borrow money, and he'll grow the economy on debt. But when that debt has to be paid back, what happens? What happened in 2008 when that debt had to be paid back? When we had the same wealth effect scheme with Baby Bush and real estate. What happened? When they had to pay the debt back, they couldn't. And the market crashed big time. So are you telling me we're going to be so lucky this time to think the market's not going to crash, even though the debt is going outrageous? We have more debt now than when the market crashed in 2008. Between our national debt, between our household debt, people's student loan debt. I mean, we got more debt than we know what to do with. And at some point, what happens, the debt is up to your neck. They can't make the payments anymore. And when they can't make the payments anymore, all this lying about inflation, there's no inflation, well, guess what happens? Deflation turns around. So all of a sudden, a business sells hats. People have a lot of debt. Their credit cards are tapped off. They're all tapped out. So they can't borrow anymore on their credit card. They can't refinance their house. That's tapped out. They can't refinance their car. That's tapped out. So they can't pay their bills. So all of a sudden, consumption stops, which, remember, consumption grows our economy. And when consumption stops, then merchants start dropping their prices, trying to get business back in the door. And when they can't get their business back in their door, even by dropping prices, they lay people off. And then when a neighbor sees another neighbor being laid off, not going to work, he panics. He stops buying. Soon, they cut prices even more. It's called deflation. Now nobody's going to work, and you have a crash. That's where we're headed. But in the meantime, let them play this game, and let's get rich. In the meantime, let's make money. When the market is going, when they do stuff like this, we bought gold. Nugget, we're up 24%. AU, another gold, up 28%. Another gold, Dust, 38%. We shorted the opposite way, 38% a short. AU 28%, GDX 7%, GLD 4%, Nugget 24%. What's wrong with that? We're just going to play it the other way. We just bought U.S. Steel, up 5% already, a couple days, one day. Apple, we're up 4%. Boeing, we just bought Boeing yesterday, already up a 4% return. Because what are we doing? We're watching our color-coded charts that tells us when the money is coming in, and we follow the money. We don't follow the jibber-jappers. We don't follow the very wealthy lapdogs on CNBC or Fox or Bloomberg or any of those things. So, by the way, 877-600-GAME. Remember yesterday I said I was going to do a membership of 20, a new member 20. Okay, we didn't get our full 20. I don't know why. We didn't get our full 20, so we're short 8. So I'm going to continue it today. I want to fill up the 20, the group of 20. So I got 8 left. Okay, we'll make it 10. All right, you're the boss. We'll make it 10. 877-600-GANG, $39.95. You pay for that membership, and you get your free $30 color-coded chart free. Call now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. Give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these 2 committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1. 900-020.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, during the intermission, I got some email, and people still don't understand when I talk about this catalyst or this short covering rally, this QE. It's really simple, okay? It's simple. What they do is print money. And who does that money go to? It goes to the CEOs. Only to them. It goes to the banksters. What do the CEOs do? They buy their own shares of stock. The stock goes up, but it didn't go up because of top-line sales. They didn't sell more hats than they did the other day. It's only going up because they buy their own shares. And when there's less shares available, and then you have your earnings, you spread earnings over fewer shares, that pushes the earnings up, pushes the stock price up. Now, it was a felony to do that. Why? Why would they do that? Well, they did it because they were playing a confidence game on everybody. Their goal with these stock buybacks was to convince you when the market was going up to create an illusion as the market goes up, the stock market goes up, it's reflecting the health of the economy. That's why you hear every day they tell you how healthy everything is. Here, listen.
So far this year, the economy has performed reasonably well, with solid fundamentals supporting continued growth and strong employment.
Okay, no, that's not true, because number one, if the economy was doing very well, they wouldn't be asking for what? A rate cut. That's right. They wouldn't be asking for a rate cut, because with a rate cut, the dollar goes down. And when the dollar goes down, that means America economy is weak, and we can't draw institutional money from overseas, from the Saudis, from the Chinese to come into our market. 40% of our stock market is overseas money. We can't attract that money because nobody is going to invest money in an economy that's weakening. But what do they do here locally? They lie to you. They say, oh, the economy's great, doing well.
Inflation has been running somewhat below our objective, but we've expected it to pick up, supported by solid growth and a strong job market.
First of all, there's no solid growth. We've been at less than 3% for 10 years. What the hell is he talking about? You can't have growth when you don't have money coming from overseas. You can't get that money from overseas unless they see the dollar going up. And the only way the dollar is going to go up is if you raise rates. And you want to raise rates to push that dollar up, to get out there. Oh, it's a good economy. But for 10 years, we've been doing the opposite, pushing rates down so we can give it to the select few so they can get even richer in the stock market, while Main Street is going nowhere. The middle class is shrinking. It's going nowhere. They're not getting anywhere. Just the rich are getting richer in the stock market. Now, here's where we come in. We take advantage of that. We want you to join the gang. Matter of fact, I just said a few minutes ago, remember yesterday I said we'll do another group of 20, and we were short 8. So just a few minutes ago I said I'll do 10 for the remainder of the day, give you the chart free. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. So get your free chart, but you got to sign up for the gang, $39.95. So the bottom line is what they've been doing for 10 years, they destroyed the economy from within because all they're doing is pushing up a fake stock market. What we want you to do is participate in that stock market. But guess what? The reason you don't participate in the stock market, and after the market, after you had the dot-com crash, after you had the stock market, the dot-com crash, the housing crash, you're going, oh, I don't want any of those. I just want to hold on to my principal. I just want to hold on my principal. I want to buy bonds. I want to feel safe. I want to buy an annuity. I want to feel safe. Well, you're screwed. Yeah, but there's no inflation, they tell us. Inflation is only 2%. Oh, you really believe that? The stock market goes up 356% in 10 years. Do you believe there's no inflation? It's at 2%? That's a lie. Why? Well, because to admit to inflation means they have to raise rates. They're not going to do that. They don't want to do that because they want to make who rich? The 1 percentile. And the con job is as long as the market goes up and the lapdogs on Fox, CNBC, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, as long as they keep telling you the economy is good, you believe it because you connect the stock market to the economy when it has nothing to do with it. See how it works now? So what you're afraid of is getting in the market. You'd love to catch all those rallies, wouldn't you? We probably have another rally now because of what they're doing. But you're scared because you're scared of that day the market's going to crash. You don't know when that's going to be. Well, that's silly now because I put a chart. I designed a chart, the algorithm that tells us when the institutions are turning mother's picture to the wall and leaving the market. Markets just don't crash. You don't wake up in the morning and the market's crashing. It doesn't work that way. From the time you get your first signal in the stock market that things are screwed up, that, one, the yield curve is inverting. Simply stated, you can get more on a 3-month treasury than you can on a 10-year treasury. That is really screwed up. 2, that housing starts are dropping. And that's happening right now. Housing sales are dropping. That's happening right now. There's 3 of the 4 red flags. And the 4th one, durable goods, the big orders that you have to advance out, that you're going to make machinery and you're going to make vans and you're going to do this and that. The big stuff, big TVs, they look at that because that's advanced way out in the future. And when they look at that and they see those orders are down, now they got the 4 red flags. That's telling you the market is going to crash, but it doesn't crash like that. It can take from the first flag. Matter of fact, the 1987 crash, we started to short the stock in January. It crashed in October. In fact, on January 16, 2018, I put a record. I said to everybody the market was going to crash. You remember that? I don't know if I still have that up. But I told you to follow me. This was January 16, 2018. I said the market's going to crash, and the worst month of that crash is going to be in December, almost a year out. And guess what? It did. So we had a whole year. I want everybody to mark down this date, January 16th, today, that Phil Grandy said on this date, January 16th, this is the beginning of the stock market crash. And it was. And it happened in October. So, see, they don't happen overnight. So, I've been on this earth for 73 years. I've been in this market for over 40 years. The one thing I figured out is not build wealth. You can't just build wealth through stock buybacks. We got to build confidence that people can get out of the market before it crashes. So I built my chart that's red and green. It identifies when the big institutions are putting their money into a stock or a group. If they pull it out, it's red. So join my gang. You're going to get that confidence. I'm going to give you for 30 days that chart free. And then at 2 o'clock every day, you go into our computer, my site. You select which stock in our portfolio you want to follow for the month. And every day at 2 o'clock, we give you the instructions. We get 877-600-GANG is the number. We give you the instructions. Really easy.
Caterpillar, no change right now. We're just going to stand still with it. Goldman Sachs, you can see how it's up here today, but not. You cannot add to it as you're going into some resistance here. And
see, you got a babysitter. How are you going to go wrong if you follow the instructions? So our portfolio of stocks that we've been in for years, you decide which one you want to follow. 1 stock, 2 stocks. So I'll give you that chart free. 877-600-GANG, but you got to join the gang for $39.95. The chart is a $30 value. You get that free. We have 8 left. Join now. philsgang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax, where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. According to my producer now, we have 7 left. I'd like to fill this out today. Yesterday I said we'd open another group of 20. We didn't fill up to 20, which is usually unusual because we always do. But nonetheless, we had 8 left. So we said we'll do 10, make an even number. We got what now? 7? So there's 7 left. So 877-600-GANG. Here's what you get. You're going to get to come into our site, philsgang.com, and you're going to follow our gang's portfolio. So that means we have individual stocks and we have ETFs. And we've been in these stocks and ETFs for years. It's our portfolio. We buy, go long, and we sell short. That's the beautiful thing. Once you can do that, you don't care what the market does. You don't care if it's up or down. With the same ease as buying stock, you're going to see the same ease as selling a stock short. Give you an example. Intel. When Intel went down, we turned and shorted it. We have a 26% return. And now we went to buy it, go to the upside, we're up 3%. So that's what you'll do. So what we do is we post every day at 2 o'clock our portfolio. You decide which part of that portfolio you want to follow. So the best thing to do the first 30 days, you pay $39.95 for the gang membership. But you get my chart, the color-coded chart, free, which is $30. At 2 o'clock every afternoon, we post the stocks. Each stock in our portfolio has a video. And it says this. Here's one.
Caterpillar, no change right now. We're just going to stand still with it. Goldman Sachs, you can see how it's, up here today, but not, you cannot add to it as you're.
So there you go. You can't add to it. So you would have added to it, or you hear CNBC say add to it. It's on fire. Add to it. No, because our color-coded chart, and when you follow it, very simple. All you're doing is going to listen to this video for a couple of minutes, and you follow it, and you say, oh, I see the color-coded chart is not green. Oh, then I don't add, or I don't buy. It's so simple. Just try it for 30 days, and remember St. Jude. I'm reaching out to help you. You reach out to St. Jude, 30-day, no contract, you leave. After 30 days, judge me on my performance. If you don't think this makes a difference, I'm not telling you get out of your 401k. I'm just telling you, you should, but I'm just telling you, have an alternative. Open your mind a little bit. Think out of the box a little bit. That's all. And I'll prove it to you. Just judge me on my performance. So let's go back to this. So it's 877-600-GANG. I don't know how many we got left. Doesn't matter. Just go ahead and call or go to my site, philsgang.com. Now listen to this.
We have incoming data in the United States that's been pretty good, particularly for the consumer. Consumer spending is solid, supported by a healthy job market.
Okay, he said consumer spending is solid. It's supported by a healthy job market. Really? Then why do you tell us this?
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Yeah, because why are they spending? It's not what he's saying.
We have incoming data in the United States that's been pretty good, particularly for the consumer. Consumer spending is solid, supported by a healthy job market.
See him stutter around? Consumer spending is solid, supported by a healthy job market. Instead of being truthful and say consumer spending is healthy, but boy, are they screwed, because all they're doing is using plastic. They're using credit. And boy, are we willing to give them credit. We're going to even drop their car loans from 3 years. We're going to extend it out from 3 years to let's extend it out for 10 years.
Yeah, baby.
So that's the game. Nothing is coming from savings. And when you have a growth in the economy that comes from savings, there's no debt. So you don't reach a point where everybody's paying back the debt and the market crashes. If everybody, just to remember the dot-com crash, just remember the housing debt, that's what happened. Everybody had so much debt. They had to stop spending. They had to pay it back. And when they couldn't pay their houses back, what happened? The market crashes. Now, as a gang member, it's not going to bother you. Because if you follow me, my team, you follow our stocks every day, the same stocks, at 2 o'clock, get your video, do exactly what we tell you to do. And you're not going to lose money. And here's the other thing. You're going to learn when the market goes down. You're going to be happy. You're going to be waiting for a market crash. You can't wait for a market crash. You're going to be jumping on your bed or on a couch like that idiot did there in that Jet movie, whatever the hell his name is. Who was the guy who jumped on the couch? Tom Cruise. You're going to be a Tom Cruise jumping up and down on your mother's couch or your father's, I don't know, whose couch. You're going to be so excited the market's crashing. Why? Because stocks go down 10 times faster than they go up. Because when the institutions pull their money out, there's no bids. 877-600-GANG. Judge me on my performance for the next 30 days. I give you this chart free. It's the color-coded chart. That's a beautiful chart that tells you when to buy and sell. But guess what? The first 30 days, we're going to make those decisions for you. If you want to just be in our group, the Working Investor, we make those decisions for you. Follow the darn video. Okay, let's move on. So he turns around and he says, things are good, right? Now listen to this.
Could you clarify what you would do if the president tweets or calls you to say he would like to demote you as Fed chair?
I think the law is clear that I have a 4-year term.
Okay, now think about this. When President Trump was a candidate, what was he saying? He fired Aunt B because he said all the time before he became president, Aunt B is destroying the economy from within because she's keeping interest rates too low for too long and is killing the economy. The dollar keeps going down. Rates keep going down. We can't attract money from overseas. We need a strong dollar, which reflects a strong economy to get the Saudis and everybody else to bring their money over here. It's not happening. I'm going to make America great again. I'm going to get rid of her because she's been keeping rates too low for too long. Powell raises the rates, 2.5%. Market tanks, boom. But wait a minute. Didn't Trump say the market was going to tank? He said that. He said, you raise rates just a little bit as a candidate, this big, fat, ugly bubble is going to go down. He predicted it. Powell did exactly what he did. What he said to do. Powell did exactly what he said to do, raise rates. He warned us the market was collapse. I told you January 16th it would happen, and it did. And then he's going to fire Powell for doing what he's supposed to do. Why? Because Larry Kudlow now gets involved, the genius. He said, oh, my God, we got to keep doing more stock buybacks. We got to get interest rates back down to zero. We got to keep the market going. Because by keeping the market going up, we can create an illusion the market is the economy. And we got to get you reelected. Don't admit to inflation, Mr. President, because if you admit to inflation, it's the same thing as admitting that we have a recession. It's coming. A crash is coming. If we admit to inflation, that means we got to admit that we got to raise rates. We can't raise rates and make the stock market go up. And the president should have stood by and said, you know what, Larry, you're fired. Because if we got to go into a recession to straighten this mess out, to make America great again, we're going to do it. Because what we're going to do when this goes into recession, we're going to get all these corporations for the last 10 years, which $5 trillion of the $9 trillion they borrowed, $5 trillion. We got these companies that borrow $5 trillion. They're bad companies. And what we're doing is keeping them on life support by keeping interest rates low so the banks don't get hurt. That gig is over. What we're going to do is raise rates, and these guys are going to go out of business, and we're going to take that $5 trillion they're sucking up, these zombie corporations, that the only benefit goes to the CEO and the big shareholders, nothing to the workers, nothing to the country, nothing to the economy. And what we're going to do is take that money and we're going to give it to new companies, startups. Larry, you know what? We may hurt for 18 months. We may hurt for 6 months. I'm going to go out and explain to people why a recession is necessary. I'm going to explain to people why Baby Bush didn't have the guts to do it. Why Obama didn't have the guts to do it. But I'm going to have the guts to do it. And if you fire me after 4 years because I did it, well, when the 8th year comes and the economy's growing 4 and 5% instead of 3%, you're going to say, oh, God, did we make a mistake? He was right. You got to have pain sometimes to fix things. But nobody wants to fix it. You know why? Because Larry Kudlow put the president in a position with such bad advice, the president can't get reelected now unless the market's going up. Because he let the president embrace the market as if it was the economy. The president's been taking credit for a stock market, which you never do. 877-600 gang. Call now. Get your free chart. The membership's $39.95. You get the chart free. They're waiting for your call. It works. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.